What's going on, guys? It's Alexa back with another video. Today I'm really excited because we're going to be going to my very first dyno test. There's a place in Richmond that I'm going to be going to called Flim Flam Speed and Performance Shop. But I'm really excited to see how much power my mostly stock Camaro can put down. Like I said, I only have the Borla Attack Axleback exhaust on the car, and I have an X-pipe in place of my resonator, so I would still like to say it's stock. I'm just going to add a K&N high flow air filter, kind of a drop-in air filter, so that way I'll be able to wash it, reuse it, so that's really helpful. And it was only about 60 bucks that I got off of Fast Type Performance, so I felt, you know, maybe I wanted to see how much some of the smaller air filters would perform versus getting like a $300 or $400 cold air intake. So I know they don't give you a ton of horsepower, but you know, I just wanted to kind of compare, see if it was worth the 60 bucks and, you know, see how much it actually puts down. But I'm very curious about how much wheel horsepower my car produces, because I know it says that the crank is supposed to produce 400, and I believe you lose about 15% power going from the engine to the wheels. So very curious to see that. I think it'll be a really fun time. I am going to bring my dad and my nephew along. They're very curious as well, but I think it'll be really interesting. So this is the first time they've ever seen anything like this. They don't usually watch videos about, you know, dyno tests, so neither of them know really what this is. They're just kind of coming along, so I'm interested to see their reaction as well. But I will see you guys when I get to Flim Flam Speedway. Alright guys, we have arrived at Flim Flam Speed and Custom Tuning. Here's our building. Got the hours on the door. Pretty cool. It seems like it's mostly run by one guy. His name is Kevin. There we go. Inside of the shop, you see he has plenty of BMWs. He specializes in Mustangs and Ford as well, but lots of stuff in the shop. So he's hooking up my car right in the back. That's him over there. I'll show you guys his card really quickly. There's his card and information. If you guys want to hit him up for a custom dyno test and tune, he's your guy to hit up. So that way you guys know. Make sure I take one of these cards with me. I really like the way everything's set up. It's got wheels just hanging out and stuff. Got coffee if you need it. Restrooms over there, so it's gonna be starting soon. So see you guys in a second. Okay.
I'll do 3 back-to-back pulls as long as nothing is wrong or there's issues, and I'll just make 3 back-to-back pulls.
Okay. And then I do have the K&N filter. Yep. Would I be able to swap that out? And
if you want, I can do 2 and 2. I guess that would make more sense. If you want me to do 2 baseline, then we can swap and do 2 after.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Good tires in there.
Check it out. Yeah. I like it.
Horsepower in the first pull was 325, 328 torque, and then backed it up with a 327, 328.
Okay, yeah, because I see that, I hear a lot of times that crank horsepower, you lose 15% of
if not a little bit more on automatics. For 5-speed, it's about 15%. You're probably like 18, 20% on select automatics.
Okay.
This is also not a locked converter, because like if we were tuning it, I would go into the software and actually lock the converter, so that would be even less slip. This is So it's down just a little bit from if we could do that, but that's still pretty much exactly what it should make. There's nothing bad or no issues.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess we'll see if any difference we get from the drop-in air filter. Yep. This is the stock air filter. We just took it out, just put in the new one. And this required no screws or anything like that. You just clip it out.
Two little friction clamps right there. You just pop them one way, everything pops out.
Okay. Yeah, this took literally like 10 seconds. So very easy. And there's even some stickers that come on it to show like any maintenance workers that if they're replacing the air filter, to not throw it away because it's washable and reusable. So I need to make sure I put that on there. Here's our nice little diagram here. I like that. So is this what you're looking at while you're in?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just, I don't have a lot of this other stuff hooked up because there's no boost and it's not reading like the OBD2, but on the car that I did like all this is temperature, humidity, pressure. So that's all the atmosphere settings. And then these 5 down here would be reading off of the OBD2, like throttle position, engine coolant, how much timing. That's just, for certain cars, I have the ability to plug into that. I don't have that for this. So,
okay. Really nice though.
All I'm really caring about right now is just the speedometer and the tach. I just take it all the way to red line and stop the run. So
okay.
We'll do 2 more and see what this does.
Sure. Oh yeah, all of this?
Yeah, that one right there was
yeah, cool. Built for. That's what it's built for. Oh, God. That was good.
The first of those 2 runs, it went up 2 horsepower and 6 foot-pounds of torque, so that's actually noticeable. The fourth puller, the second one on the K&N, was probably just heat soaked, so it dropped both. It dropped back to 328 torque, 324 horsepower.
Okay.
Doing back-to-back-to-back pulls like that when it's 9 to something in here, it's gonna start going down eventually. So if we let it sit for 2 hours or an hour or something like that with a bunch of fans and cool down, it would make even more. But
okay.
I mean that is a real torque gain.
So that was about 6 torque and just about 2 horsepower. So I mean, not bad for a $60 filter. Like,
no, on a cooler day it would be better. Like I said, we're kind of hot cycling it right now, so
yeah,
it's not
definitely
really doing any favors of heat.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Game.
It's about what I expected. I watched another guy do one on his 6th gen, and he gained about 4 or 5 horsepower. So
on the new S550 Mustangs, that's about what we see as well, as like 5 or 6 in the tire. Again, if you like let it cool down and actually don't do it back to back to back to back like that. But
what about like what would you typically see with like an actual cold air intake system, like?
Well, for most of these, it requires tuning as well. So it's not just the cold air; it's the tuning on top of it that gives you horsepower. Okay. So it's kind of hard to say that just what the horsepower would be for the intake. But for a Camaro like this, I've seen as much as 20-25 between tuning and an intake, if not a little bit more, depending on what the car really wants. If it's way out of whack and you're really correcting a lot of fueling mistakes with tuning, then it's gonna be more drastic.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would say these cars with an intake are in the 340 to 350 range. So
okay.
It picks up considerably.
Yeah. It's like I never knew how much I've produced to the wheel. So, and when you compare with some of the newer models, it's like, is it a lot? Isn't it? So I'm not too surprised, but I got something out of that filter, so I'm pretty happy about that. Got more torque, so I was like, that's the fun part.
Yep.
Well guys, here's my raw numbers one more time in case you missed it. As he said before, the heat kind of didn't help with the horsepower number, so if it was a cooler day or I gave my engine a little more time to cool down, maybe a couple hours, would have been just a tiny bit more. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the numbers. Boy, if you don't get out of here. So the gain of 2 horsepower and 6 torque, I think it'll be noticeable, especially with the torque. You know, taking off at a light, I'm sure I'll notice it more, but pretty happy with it. And he gave me a number for another guy that does tuning for more GM type of cars, so if I ever decide to get a tune after my warranty is up, I'll probably go to him. But overall, I had a really good experience. Had lots of nice Mustangs and BMWs here, so lots of stuff to look at. But he owns this shop and he does all of this, so very impressed. Here's Bruce coming in. All right, Kevin, thanks again.
Yep, thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
All right, so we're heading out of here. As you guys know, if you want to hit him up for a custom tune or anything like that, I gave you the information on his card, so I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video coming out soon. So make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, it lets me know you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.